So we have a treat here today. Not just one, but two unboxings. Today we got from the movie Madblaxx, Pop Funko 515, Immortan Joe. If you're familiar with the movie, Immortan Joe is the villain and pretty kind of sadistic, twisted guy, but that's on par from Madblaxx. Now, fun fact with Madblaxx is the actor who played Immortan Joe, whose name is slipping my mind right now, and I probably should have looked that up anyway beforehand. Too late. But that actor is the same guy who played Toe Cutter from the original Madblaxx back in the 70s. But anyway, so we have the regular pop for Immortan Joe here. He's got the classic mask on, which I was always a big fan of the character designs here. And there's certain characters in movies that have the nipple piercings and stuff, but again, if you're familiar with Madblaxx in a post-apocalyptic Australia where there's no water, that's on par for the course again. And the special one is the chase for this one. So, as you know with the chase, these are the special edition ones. And if you're familiar with the movie, you can tell this is toward the end of the movie because, see, the big difference is he doesn't have a mask on. It has been forcibly ripped from his face, and he, at this point in the movie, is dead, because if you look a little closer, you can see his tongue and esophagus. Pleasant, I know. But anyway, we got the other Funkos here from that movie. From Fury Road, Furiosa, Max, Nux, Capable, who I'm fully convinced is actually just Becky Lynch, Valkyrie, the Immortan Joe, which obviously we have here, and the Comadoof, who I think that has a chase, but I haven't picked that one up yet, so we'll probably see down the line. But anyway, so I'll start this off by unboxing the original one, as I can't open the box. Oh, that was easy. This looks like it's going to be top heavy. It's got a giant mask on him here if you look. Yeah. Don't need this. Yep, if you look around. And you know what? I will admit, back of the head, I did forget about this in the movie because he's got this whole big breathing apparatus because, you know, basically everybody in the movie is diseased or sick or something like that. But, man, this is very top heavy, and I guess it was a pretty smart decision on them to not make this bobble because this wouldn't bobble to begin with these tubes coming out of his face. But right here we got the regular Immortan Joe. Got all up and close and personal with him. He's got those medals from Imaginary Wars up pike. My favorite here are the two little silver revolvers, where he's got the famous line "mediocre" after Nux drops one. But anyway, that's probably not why you're here. You're probably here for Immortan Joe missing a face. I didn't notice this. It's got my property written on there, which is basically the plot of the whole movie. Is he's chasing after Max and Furiosa, who are escaping with all of his wives, who he views as property. Slave connotations aside, it's still one of my favorite action movies ever, and I'm still a little upset it never won that Oscar. Don't need that, because unfortunately the chase for this isn't worth a ton, so I actually had two of these. Sold the other one and used the money to pay for the Venom Funko. So you look here, you'll see character design and everything, you know, all the other stuff is the same. But again, key feature here, missing a face, a nose, a bunch of teeth. I think that's his tongue right there. And his esophagus. So, yeah, at this point in the movie, Furiosa had hooked the gas mask up to a tire, ripped off his face, and he's kind of dead at this point. But anyway, here are Madblaxx Pops 515 Immortan Joe. I live, I die, I live again.